What is up, gamers, eagles, scarabs, Vikings, and assassins? Welcome to the Eagles Call episode 10. I'm one of your hosts, Walshie, joined, as per usual, by the famed Scarab.
Ayo, as per usual. How's it going, my man?
It's alright. I'm a bit phlegmy today, but we'll be fine.
Got that Rona. Very nice. Very Birmingham of you.
Yeah, it is just a hub for a fucking disease, but yeah, that's just how it be. Anyway,
it's just how it be.
It's been a busy week. We reckon we'd skip over Origins because it's like a hefty week.
I think that'd be the right decision, especially since, if y'all didn't know, I started streaming it on Sunday, and I'm really enjoying it, and I don't think that's gonna last. So I feel like we need to go in with a more biased, hateful view.
But you're not enjoying it because, Joe, you're not enjoying it. I'm telling you, you're not enjoying it.
Fuck. Now you've said that. Yeah, I hate it.
No, but like you're playing it. You like the first combat encounter. You're like, geez, I'm already tired of the fucking combat. I'm not enjoying this.
But it was just because I couldn't remember how to fucking fight, so I was bad. That was the only problem. Maybe you were just bad at Origins. Maybe that's why you don't like it.
Maybe I just didn't have the right build. Maybe that was it.
Yeah, or you didn't spend enough on Helix credits. But no, that's a fair point. It's been a very busy week. I mean, we had, of course, the PS5 event. We had the Cyberpunk Nightcity Wire. And then we just got some news like 5 minutes ago about a certain Xbox partnership. So we'll definitely be getting into that. We saw a lot at this PS5 event.
Notably Fortnite, we did say.
Of course. Well, yeah, that was the most important. The most important thing is that Fortnite is coming to PS5. And I'm sure no one expected it was. Big shock to me, so... very nice. Hashtag free Fortnite.
It's mad. Fortnite's mad though how huge it's gotten.
Oh yeah, I know. It's still kind of ridiculous considering. I mean, it was in development for years on end. It was in development hell. Everyone thought it was going to fail, and then they just did bits.
Yeah. And, like, the mad thing is, as well, it's had such staying power. Because I remember in 2017, when people were, like, comparing it to PUBG, saying, like, oh, which one's better, which one's going to win. And no one talks about PUBG anymore. And Fortnite's still, like, one of the biggest games, if not the biggest game.
Yeah, it was so well maintained. And a big part of that was the fact that it was a beta. So they could essentially just keep fucking updating it without really needing to pass any guidelines or anything like that. Like, there was a big drama around that in 2018 that they didn't need to pay to update the game. They didn't need to go through PlayStation to update the game. They could just update it freely. So there was constantly new content. I think that's a big part of why it is still alive. That being said, maybe we could not start this podcast off with Fortnite, hypothetically.
Okay, we'll just do an hour chat about it at the end.
Good call. Stay tuned for that. All my epic Ninja Fortnite gamers. Oh yeah, Ninja's back on Twitch as well. He's finally gotten the fuck off YouTube, this scummy bastard.
That's mad though. Didn't he make like 10 million for like a Facebook gaming deal?
He got 30 million from Mixer.
Fuck off.
He got 30 million for streaming for 1 year on Mixer, yeah.
30 million for just gaming for it.
Yep.
Like, as well, if I had 30 million, I'd still want to do some sort of work. Yeah. But I would never worry about anything ever again. That's mad. No, he's
set for life after 1 year of streaming.
That's insane.
It was because his original deal was like long term, but then Mixer got shut down and they needed to pay off everyone. So
probably because they're giving all their money to fucking Tyler Ninja Blevins.
Well, exactly. So Zuckerberg went in his pocket to get some chump change and threw it off at the blue-haired man. And then he instantly went back to Twitch, which isn't really a surprise, to be honest.
No. But speaking of PvP games, Assassin's Creed 4 multiplayer battle.
Very smooth. It is coming up. It is coming up soon.
Yeah, there's going to be a trailer out for that, actually.
I'm not going to lie, you got me. You got me in round 2.
Yeah.
Just and no more, mind you. It was a very lucky victory, to be clear. Let's just clear that up. And now...
No, I don't think it was, actually. Because we kept drawing, and then as soon as you took the knives away and we were on sort of even footing, I win. And I think that really does say a lot.
You won off pure luck. You won because a door mechanic screwed me over. That was the only reason.
We were a good foot away from that door.
But we're now matched up evenly, and we're gonna see what's happen. What's gonna happen?
Less than that. I'm like 2 ranks below you still, but you know.
Well, but you have fine. You have those dreaded knives you keep complaining about because you're a pussy. So that will be coming up this Saturday. So make sure to stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Have you been training? That's the real question I need to ask.
I have been playing it just so I could get knives, but like, I've been enjoying it a lot. As much as we shit talk and do like the act, we've been fucking loving this. This has been mental. It's been great.
Oh, like, I've been loving beating you, and I've been loving the pain of losing because it's driving me to get better and improve, so I can beat you again. That's what I've been loving.
That's just gonna make it more painful. I'm staying humble. I'm staying true to who I am. Staying true to Team Walshie.
Weak.
I'm gonna win once again for them.
Team Walshie is weak. I now have the GOAT on my side. I have the Dynamite on my side.
And fucking James.
Yeah, I have both. I mean, I don't know if we can call James a GOAT. I'm not gonna lie, but
he's the GOAT of AC content.
That is a fact. Until Jack the Walshie returns.
Oh yeah, which should be on the 25th, lads, potentially.
Coming, right? Let's go. Is that Friday? Yeah, this Friday.
I think so. Cause I've got like a schedule of shit to do, and I'm working on this pacifist video I mentioned yesterday. Well through writing that, it's gonna be a fucking hefty one. I think the Valhalla video is gonna be before that. But,
have you already mentioned what the pacifist video was?
Yeah, last week.
Oh, right, okay. Because on my stream, someone asked if you were ever going to upload again. I was like, he has something in the works, but I don't know if I should spoil it.
I see.
Fair enough. Talk about it openly. So yeah, that should be very nice. The #1 source for AC content is returning to take back his throne.
Yeah.
From fucking... What's his name? Who's that? Blackwoods. Is that his name?
Oh, yeah.
We probably shouldn't shit talk on this podcast, but...
Which Eivor is the canon? No, I don't want him. I don't have beef with any AC YouTubers, but I am the best, and that's decisive. So.
Well, we have beef. And that's
of course we do.
This Saturday at 6:30. BST. Are we even still in? Why fucking time zones? Not time zones. You know what I mean? Like daylight saving.
It's BST until like October now.
I fully just hate daylight saving, and that type of thing.
Yeah, it's a bit confusing.
It's just why? It's just unnecessary. Like the difference that hour makes isn't going to be significant enough, you know. It probably is because they've been doing it for hundreds of years, but still.
Oh.
I don't know. I think it's dumb. Pisses me off, but that's just me. Going back to the PlayStation 5 showcase, though, we got a lot of things announced, and I think by far the most surprising thing to some people, one of the most hyped things for me, and one of the more controversial announcements of the night was the PS5 event. No, fucking hell, the Harry Potter RPG reveal, which has been rumored to be in the works for years. What are your thoughts on this one?
Oh, mate, I'm so hyped for this, because, like, me and you have both got, like, such a connection to those, like, early Harry Potter games that they did on, like, the PS2, PS3, like, fucking Order of the Phoenix, because they used to do, like, multiple versions of each game. Yeah. And, fucking, I love those, and I know you did as well.
Yeah, Chamber of Secrets and Order of the Phoenix are both beautiful.
And Prisoner of Azkaban, I like the console one, but the PC one with the fucking cakes, all the games have the cakes, but the one with like all those paintings, they did the Mario 64 slide thing, that game's fucking sick. But yeah, Deathly Hallows was a bit shit. There hasn't been a good Harry Potter game since years 5 to 7 a decade ago.
Yeah,
and
that's...
To have a full one...
Has there even been a Harry Potter game since then? Like, not even a good
mobile
one,
game in 2018.
Oh my days!
It was
I tried
basically
to play that.
Pokemon Go.
I tried to play that for 5 minutes and then realized, so I have to pay microtransactions. That's fun.
Yeah, but this is sick because it's such like a great world, and to have a proper next gen game.
Looks absolutely
not cross gen, but
yeah, it looks absolutely gorgeous as well. Like they've properly captured this world magnificently. It's kind of it reminds me of like Jedi Fallen Order. Obviously, Jedi Fallen Order was kind of a mid game. I expect this to be better, but in the way that like it's able to recapture it's able to capture the magic of the world. I think they've nailed it, at least in the trailer.
Oh yeah, wait, what house are you gonna pick?
Have they released information on it?
Like no, but surely you'll be able to pick your house if it's like an RPG.
Because what I kind of assumed was gonna happen was if it's an RPG, I don't know if it has dialogue choices or not, but what I assumed was that in the early stages of the game, you pick your dialogue choices, you do whatever it is, and then what you've picked up till then will essentially choose your house for you and be the determining factor of what your house is. I think that would make more sense. I think that'd be sick. And then like if you really don't like it, they'll probably give you an option to overturn it.
Oh yeah, okay. Well,
yeah.
Joe, because we're like teenage girls who use Tumblr, I need to know your Hogwarts house. How do I not know this already?
It's tough because I'm a bit basic, eh?
Are you Ravenclaw?
No, I'm Gryffindor.
See, that's the thing is, sometimes when I did tests, I'd get Gryffindor, but I usually get Hufflepuff.
Alright, okay, that's a good one to get.
And that's the best common room as well, down the hall from the kitchens, and it's all like on Pottermore, it's all like cozy and yellow and shit.
Yeah, it's up there as opposed
Hufflepuff
to fucking
is the
tower.
best house. Yeah, that used to piss me off in the films because like the boys' common room literally has 5 beds. It's not just like it's for 1 year. That used to really irritate me.
Yeah, it was a confusing one, but nah, part of me wants to kind of just pick Hufflepuff, but I'd rather
just
play
to not
as
be
myself.
Basic.
Because it's set in what, the 1800s?
Yeah, like 1899, I think.
So that'll be interesting to see. I hope they don't try and rope in any characters we already know, because that'd be like when they put McGonagall in fucking 1920s New York or whatever it was.
Oh my god!
When she was like, she wasn't born. She was born like 10 years after that film took place.
Fuck's sake! But like
that was painful.
The thing is, I like that though, because Voldemort isn't born by that point, and like,
yeah,
you could do some stuff with like the Black family tree and some of his family.
Well, there's a rumor going around that we saw someone with long hair in the trailer, and everyone
Phineas
instantly
the Jealous
was like,
Black.
"Yeah, is that him?"
Yeah. I reckon it might be.
So that'd be kind of cool, and all around it's nice to see this finally announced because we've known it was coming for ages.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see that they are confident in the game at least to show it.
Yeah, and it's so nice just to get a game in that world that is just fully realised. It's not just another. As much as I love those licensed games, it's more like full than those.
Yeah,
and it's also like clear of that time period.
Yeah, it's more of a Spider-Man PS4 than a Spider-Man 2. You know what I mean? It's not just. It's not going to be just a licensed game. It's going to be a fully realized depiction of this world. And I hope that it will, because obviously I get why they're sticking with Hogwarts and things that we recognize. It'd be interesting if this led to more games being made in not only different time periods but also maybe different parts of the wizarding world, because I mean, of course, the films, the books, most of the content we have is set in London and Britain, so that'd be interesting.
Well, yeah, because a few years ago, or like 5 or 6 years ago, they made this thing called like Ilvermorny, which is like the American wizarding school, and they got like 5 houses. That'd be cool because that's like only on Pottermore, really.
Yeah, that type of thing would be nice to explore because it's such I feel like it's such an unexplored universe. It has so much potential for intrigue and interest, but
yeah,
it's just so little of it has been fully fleshed out. So yeah, just lovely all around to finally see that.
Yeah,
but
this is sick. That's like my most hyped game for next year, I reckon.
It's up there for me. We'll get to the one that I'm most hyped for later. But first, I feel I need to ask you about your thoughts on the controversy around this game.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people have said that they'll be boycotting this game because of things J.K. Rowling has said and done in the past.
Yeah, I saw that.
What are your
the
thoughts
thing
there?
is, like, I know about, like, death of the author and all that shit, and, like, you know, fucking, if you buy their shit, you're, like, helping them. But the thing is, she's not involved with this.
Yeah.
She'll surely get royalties, won't she?
Yeah, she will. She'll get royalties and anything based in that world. But
Yeah, I mean, it's a rough one, but, like, listen, Osama bin Laden could be getting royalties. I just want to play a fucking Harry Potter game.
fuck's sake. Fair
No,
enough.
that's bad. No.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I think if you feel that Harry Potter as a franchise has been ruined for you by J.K. Rowling, don't buy this game. But I think just like if you really want to play this game, and you're not gonna do that just because J.K. Rowling's a cunt. I mean, I do whatever you want, obviously, but I don't think it's strong enough reasoning. You know, like if I was to boycott this game, then I would have to boycott Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Far Cry 6, every Ubisoft game ever made. I would have to boycott fucking Apple for having sweatshops in China, you know? It's like J.K. Rowling's...
where does it stop is like the question.
Yeah, exactly, because at a point you do need to separate the art from the artist, and in this case, the artist didn't even make the art. So it's like...
Yeah.
Where'd you cut it out? That being said...
It's not like...
I think I'll probably... I don't know. Sorry, yeah, what were you going to say?
I don't think it's like supporting her in the sense it's like you support her views. It's just slipping like a few quid. I'm sure it'll probably be like even less than that in like the pockets of a multi-millionaire. It's like,
well, no, she's a billionaire. She's already a billionaire. She's already living in a multi-million-dollar mansion. Like boycotting this game is gonna have zero effect on her, and if anything, it will probably make her more involved in another game that if they were to make another game, because she'd be like, why isn't this selling? There's clearly something wrong. I'll get involved and I'll do my magic. That being said, I think the type of thing we should be boycotting is and actively fighting against is that fucking book she just released or is planning to release.
The bog something.
I fuck knows what it's called, but yeah, she's just fucking around and releasing a openly anti-trans propaganda book, which is epic, saying that men who dress up like women just want to rape them. What an epic
that's a bit. See, the thing is, like,
yeah.
If you're writing a killer who's like trans, I don't mind that. It's more the fact it's J.K. Rowling, where it's like, oh, okay.
Well, yeah, it's so obvious what her intent is. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
because with the Silence of the Lambs type thing, it's like, okay.
Yeah, there's no subtext here. It's blatantly her. This would be like, who's a good example? Give me an example of a racist.
It's, I don't surround myself with racist jokes.
This would be like...
It's like Ubisoft making a game with the tagline "End Oppression." Oh wait, they did that because they're fucking
yeah, exactly.
Hypocrites.
Or it'd be like Disney making a film called We Stand with Hong Kong."
Yeah,
it's just so it's a mess of a situation, and yes, J.K. Rowling's an absolute cunt. I think if what she said has affected you personally, then yeah, don't buy it. I think that if you're boycotting it with the intent to like harm her wallet, you're not going to do anything. So, Yeah. But it is a really tough situation. Moving on from there, though, that announcement, which surprised us all and got us all very hyped, came straight after a reveal of a game that we knew it was coming. Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Yes, that looks sick.
Another licensed product and another absolutely beautiful looking game. I mean, just starting off real quick, the ray tracing when he was walking through that like marketplace, holy shit, that got me so hyped. Like, I want to see ray tracing just generally for years on console. So seeing that, even in its there wasn't like a mass amount, it wasn't fully ray traced.
Well, yeah,
but it still looks
cross-gen,
gorgeous.
isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So it of course it won't be fully ray traced, but it just brings me back to the times of like Mafia 3, when they had mirrors that didn't even reflect Vito, and then you can see like those puddles and stuff.
And also like the fur on his coat, just how much is going on, like just passively, just all the little details are fucking. And like, I know this happens every few years. People are like, look how mental the graphics are compared to like, a few years ago. But this generation is such a huge jump from like the last one.
Yeah,
whereas I think
it's not quite the same. Like, I feel like the PS3 to PS4 was a much bigger jump. But like this is more about the little things that are gonna make everything so much better. They're gonna make the experience so much better.
Yeah, and like people have been saying for ages there won't be loading screens, and that's mad.
Yeah, like none at all, not even any hidden ones, and it is insane. It looks absolutely beautiful. Along with that, it's really hard to say this. Like, you cannot say this phrase without sounding like a serial killer, but the skin looks really nice. I know that sounds really weird.
I see what you mean.
But like the texturing of everyone's
hair.
skin and hair as well, it looks so much better. Like, it looks like such a, and it's those little details that are gonna make these games like act as a true jump.
Yeah, and it's how like light. Like in that first trailer when it's like night time and there's like lights.
Oh yeah, and
Christmas
he's breathing.
Time. Yeah, and there's lights like reflecting off his face. And I love the setting as well. Christmas time in New York. That is the coolest fucking setting ever.
I've wanted a Spider-Man film set at Christmas for ages. So this is the next best thing. And along with that, I don't know if it is gonna have the original New York map as well. I assume it will. But there's also it's going to be mostly set in Harlem, and that sounds really nice to me, because I'm assuming there's going to be like it's going to be a more varied, like the web swinging is going to be a somewhat different experience. It's not just going to be completely copied and pasted from Spider-Man PS4.
A bit more dense, I guess.
Yeah, you got the smaller buildings, so I'd imagine there'll be more like bouncing off buildings.
Yeah. So I love snow in games. I really do.
It's not. It doesn't quite top Rain, but if this could,
it does.
This could top Arkham Origins as the best superhero game set at Christmas. So.
It's got a lot of competition there.
It looks fantastic. As well as that, I love the fact that this doesn't like. Part of me, when I heard that they were releasing this so quickly after Spider-Man PS4, I kind of did think it was just going to be a complete copy and paste, like gameplay wise. But the combat especially looks. I mean, we saw a lot of combat. The combat especially, it looks similar, but it's clear that they've added a lot of aspects specific to Miles that it feels like there's a lot more flash in a lot of the moves, and there's going to be more variety of moves to do. It's nice to see there's actual changes, and it isn't just Spider-Man PS4 but with a different version of Spider-Man,
Yeah, and I don't know if you got this feeling watching it, but it was like you could feel Miles was sort of like still getting used to his abilities, because Peter in the Spider-Man game is like, he's been Spider-Man for like what, 5 years?
8 years, I think. Yeah.
8 fucking hell.
So
but yeah,
grown ass man.
I can't wait for that. That'll be sick.
This feels like the Spider-Man content that we've been missing for so long. Because I don't necessarily hate MCU Spider-Man, you know, but this feels, everything about it feels so right. It feels so Spider-Man, as cliche as that is to say, and it's lovely to see some quality Spider-Man content because it's such a good character.
That'll be sick. And Spider-Man 2 fully next gen in like a few years time.
Yeah, presumably with both Miles and Peter playable, it'll be.
Oh my god!
It'll be insane.
My fucking god!
And hopefully with like you'll have Brooklyn in there. They'll basically have the whole of New York. That'd be ideal.
What if they cross it over with Avengers game by Crystal Dynamics? That's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's dead, isn't it? It's already dead. One thing that I've kind of noticed, it was actually the first time I realized it was when Ethan, the fishy Yarpster, brought it up in his video on Spider-Man Miles Morales, and it's that for whatever reason, every superhero game as of late needs every single villain to have an army of like drones and super futuristic soldiers, and it's kind of pissing me off a little bit, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, I do agree. That's why I liked that section in Spider-Man where you're just running through the Sinister Six. Like, the fucking novelty of having the Sinister Six in a game after like the massive cop-out in Amazing Spider-Man 2. Fuck yes. That was sick. And
part of me feels like you can even consider Spider-Man PS4 as like an Amazing Spider-Man 3 if it were to happen.
Oh my god, that is fucking cool. I wish we did get Amazing Spider-Man 3 though.
Yeah, me too. Just because I love Andrew Garfield. You know what? I love Mark Webb too. So it would have been nice. But no, this whole like faceless army and they always have futuristic weapons. It's like, hey man, guns still exist and are still terrifying. We can still have normal gangsters with normal guns, guys. They're still a threat. I think it would just be a bit more grounded as well, but it is what it is. Because like Arkham Knight, Spider-Man PS4, and then Marvel's Avengers all had these like kind of samey drone characters.
Yeah, especially Avengers. I can't believe Avengers, a game about the fucking Avengers, when the MCU, coming off like the success of Endgame, has been so quiet. That's mad.
It's just sad to me.
It's
just really, really sad. Like this should have been so much, and it's already just everyone's forgotten about it. It's completely forgettable. Like it wasn't even, because a lot of people expected it to be bad. It wasn't even like bad enough to talk about. It was just kind of, oh, that happened, and then you never talk about it again. You know, it's a tough one.
Yeah, and it'll be weird seeing it in like a few years' time when like it's fully done this games as a service thing and seeing how well that did. You know?
I think we'll look back at games as a service as one of those fads, one of those trends that died and just becomes very dated.
I hope so.
I feel like it'll transition to sports games. I hope it transitions to sports games because that's where it actually fits. And then after that, it'll probably die out.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that too much.
Like by the end of this generation, I imagine there'll be a new trend type thing that people will be going.
Fortnite will still be on top at the end of the generation.
I wouldn't be surprised if it will still probably still be relevant. I mean, I think it'll have the lasting power of Minecraft. Because
don't compare Fortnite to Minecraft.
No, I know, but you're saying that because you're. I'm so glad I grew up with Minecraft instead of Fortnite. Ew.
Oh, I hate those people.
Like, I agree that Minecraft's better because of, for a variety of reasons.
And it's timeless as well.
It is timeless, but also I do think Fortnite's gonna have that lasting staying power because so many kids right now are playing it, like growing up, like 10, 11 years old. By the end of this generation, they'll be our age and they'll be having that first nostalgia cycle that we're having with Minecraft. You know?
Yeah. Same with Among Us. Have you seen Among Us?
Same with what now?
This game called Among Us.
Among Us. Oh.
Like, Among Us.
Among Us.
Yeah, have you seen that?
Among Us.
No, Among Us.
You said Among Us.
Among Us? No, it's like...
You don't pronounce the G.
Yeah,
Among
Us. Yeah, I fucking... Shut up. But,
Among Us, yeah. I've not played it, but I have heard of it. It seems like it's slowly, actually pretty quickly, knocking off Fall Guys as the top party game right now.
Yeah, and I really want to play it. It looks fucking sick.
It's on mobile for free, right?
Oh, is it?
I think so. And then it's only like £4 on
Steam. Yeah, that's what
on PC.
That's what I saw.
Looks pretty interesting from the tiny bit I've seen.
Yeah, I was watching. It's one of those proper fun, just banter games.
Yeah, for sure. It's part of it. The game itself obviously doesn't remind me of it, but like, it gives me. Is it called? What's it called? Friday the 13th. Is that the one where there's like a hunter and then anyway, it just gives me those vibes. Like it'll just be a really good laugh with people.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if it's free on mobile because I really want to play it.
Yeah, Among Us is taking over. After Harry Potter and Spider-Man, though, we got some more looks at Black Ops Cold War, as well as that the Black Ops Cold War Alpha was over this weekend. But I don't have a PS4. Your PS4 is fucked to all oblivion, so I'm assuming neither of us played it.
It's supposed to be good though.
I'm just continuously getting more hype for this, man. I think this is going to be the best Call of Duty since Black Ops 2. Without a doubt. Maybe the best Call of Duty since Black Ops 1, because I'm in the minority of people that thinks that Black Ops 1 is better than Black Ops 2. I think this is going to be the best Black Ops. I think it's going to be the best Call of Duty game in over a decade.
What do you think of Modern Warfare, as in 2019 Modern Warfare?
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't play Modern Warfare, but from what I've seen of it, it looked very good. I'd probably say that was the best game since Black Ops 2. From what I've seen in the reviews I've heard, I think this, although there's some issues. There's been some issues, like people have spoken about the graphics and the animations looking worse than Modern Warfare. But regardless of that, I think this is going to be better than Modern Warfare. I think Treyarch are the best Call of Duty developer, like far and away, and it's beautiful to see one of my favorite series back on top.
Wait, what's the other developer?
It's you got Sledgehammer,
Infinity Ward,
and then Infinity Ward. Yeah,
Treyarch make good game. Infinity Ward really next year.
It looks like Sledgehammer are completely out of COD now as well, so that's quite nice in my opinion.
Did they do Black Ops 3?
No, Treyarch are the only people who do Black Ops. No, so Sledgehammer did Ghosts. Did they do Ghosts or Advanced Warfare? And then they did World War 2.
Oh, I like World War 2 for what it was.
Yeah, I always find them to be just quite safe with it, They never it never felt like they were trying to go above and beyond. It felt like they were just trying to make a passable COD game. And they usually were passable at best, but at worst they were pretty rough, so but this game looks absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I do feel bad for the Woods voice actor. I don't know if you've heard about this.
Oh yeah, he said he was really sad that he wasn't.
Yeah, but I think there's been some rumors that like he's quite hard to work with. I guess that kind of embodies the character of Woods. But fair enough, I guess. It's a tough situation. But I mean, the new Woods voice actor looks pretty decent too. The whole game, like the atmosphere of the mission they showed, it just felt so right. Everything about this game feels so perfect. Yeah. I think it was a really good decision to reboot the series.
See, because I've been like a bit disillusioned with Call of Duty since like World War Two was the last game I played. I'm like, right, that's fine. Right. I don't think I'm going to bother with this anymore. But you've been getting me quite out for this because I wasn't going to bother with it.
Oh yeah,
no, like, letting me down for so long.
I'm glad to hear that because I think it's genuinely going to be brilliant. I think this will get a lot. I mean, it's getting me back on the COD bandwagon because I've not played a game. I played Infinite Warfare for a week. I didn't buy it. I won it in a giveaway on Twitter. I played it for a week, put it down, never touched a Call of Duty game again. So this getting me back on track. I used to be a massive COD fan. I was mostly into zombies, but I played everything else. I got Prestige Master twice on Black Ops 2, Prestige Master once on Black Ops 1. Big gamer gaming, and it's just it looks like it's fully returned to form. Like this reboot is completely resetting everything that came in the past 6 years, fucking advanced movement, all that bullshit, and it's going back to true Call of Duty Black Ops, and that's what we all need. And it doesn't look like one of those reboots that is just there for the sake of it, and they're trying to recapture the magic. I think they just have recaptured the magic whilst making something that is true to them, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like...
That's good.
It's not like Halo with Halo Infinite, which just looks like they're like, oh, Halo 5 was terrible. We better just, try and recreate Halo 3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Speaking of big games out next year, 'cause there's one we haven't touched on yet. Yeah. God of War 2, they just announced it's like a thing that's happening, and it's
Sorry, what did you say?
God of War 2.
Oh, God of War 2. Okay,
yeah.
Sorry. I think Discord glitched there. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna kind of go through the conference one at a time. But no, we can jump to... I mean, that was a massive fucking announcement. Like, some people were jokingly saying, oh yeah, we'll get God of War 2 at this event. Holy shit, I did not expect to actually see it, though.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this right now?
Well, controversially, I think God of War 1 is a bit overrated. Like, it's a really good game. It's a great game. But I think it's just like a mid-8.
Mid-8? Okay.
Yeah, which is like fucking great. And I really like God of War 1. So God of War 2 should be like a lot of people were saying, it's going to be cross-gen and it's like they don't have enough time. And I get that, but I think this is another like Miles Morales where it'll be like an in-between between the big next-gen game. Yeah. And I think this will be great as well, so I'm quite hyped for that.
Yeah, it was really, like, because just it being announced was a surprise enough. But I don't think anyone expected it to be coming out next year. Like, although they've had, that'll have given them basically just about 4 years to have developed it, because God of War came out early 2018, just about 4 years. Still, I feel like people expected them to just wait, like kind of do a Red Dead 2. And they'd have to wait 7-8 years for it, So now it was incredible to see, and I'm massively hyped for it. That was the thing that convinced me though, because I've said from when the Series S was announced, I was like, all right, I'm gonna get the Series S on launch, and then I'll wait for like God of War 2 and the big important Sony exclusives to be announced. And they've already all been announced. So it's like, so now I'm gonna get PS5 straight on.
So that's done it for you.
Yeah, that pushed me over the edge because,
fuck.
Yeah, it was that, and also the PlayStation 4 bundle that they also announced, which was a major thing. Yeah. Especially like for people like me who have missed out on some of the exclusives, getting God of War, Uncharted 4, Last of Us Remastered, and as well as like what was it, like 8 other games in one package, just with PS Plus on launch. It's a ridiculous deal. So those were the two things that pushed me over the edge.
Yeah. See, for me, I'm still gonna get. Oh fucking hell! I'm gonna get bad for this. I'm still gonna get a Series S
on launch
because it's cheap. It's convenient. I'm a big fan of backwards compatibility. I just love the convenience of it, how cheap it is. Okay. It's just like an all-round fucking sick gaming system.
Right.
Have all my ACs in one place. But then, in terms of games this gen, Xbox just have Fable, which can still be shit. So, I'm going to get that. But then I'm also going to fucking... Gaming season this year is a rough one. That's going to fuck me. But I'm going to get that, and then maybe early next year get a PS5.
Okay. I mean, are you for sure going to get the disc version?
I'd have to. Because, like, I love collecting, like, steelbooks. And what would they do for Collector's Edition on the next gen? Would they make, like... I guess they'd make digital editions. And then, like...
Yeah, I assume so. Holy shit, maybe... I didn't even think of that. No, that would be weird. There would be no reason. I was going to say maybe digital edition games will cost less. That's dumb. I don't know why I even thought that. That's never been the case.
PS exclusives are going up to $70 now.
Yeah, I mean, that was always going to happen though, wasn't it? Like...
Yeah, we discussed that a few weeks ago, didn't we?
Yeah, I feel like people have come to terms... People were eventually going to come to terms with it because this has happened every single generation. I mean... Assassin's Creed Revelations on launch, I'm pretty sure was £40. So yeah, it's like I'm not surprised in the least that happened. And it seems like everyone's coming around to it. It's still kind of tough though, in this economic climate. But
yeah, it is because like getting a game for Christmas. Imagine that £70. You're like 7 years old. Yeah, that's like your one big thing, one game. When you could get like two before.
Yeah, but I guess £70 isn't as much as it. But no, because to most people, £70 is still a lot of money. So it's tough. That's why you make a YouTube channel so you can get review copies of every game.
Oh my fucking god! Mate. As soon as I hit like I don't know, something like 20k.
Yeah.
Maybe next year, I'm just gonna start sending out emails so I don't have to buy games.
No, for sure. That's a good decision.
Hopefully that goes well.
I'll probably just do that as soon as I hit 1k because I have big bollocks.
Well, that's the thing is they'd see more benefit with that from you because you do more varied content on like a bunch of games.
Yeah, sure. But then you'll get all the Assassin's Creed content for free, and that's the best.
Which is all that matters.
Even though you've bought it all twice already.
Oh, don't bring it up.
But yeah, no. So so you're still going for Xbox Series S on release, but man,
just because it's so cheap and convenient.
Black Ops Cold War is cross-gen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can still play Black Ops Cold War if you're. I don't know if you're gonna get it, but we can still play it on Xbox One. That's fine.
Yeah. Oh, sick. Yeah, because right.
That's all I'm worried about. Need to get that round 150 on.
Oh my god, it's
zombies.
been... The last time I properly got into zombies was Black Ops 2 at fucking Transit with me neighbour.
Oh,
it's been so long.
Especially since Transit's coming back, confirmed by me.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's only been confirmed by me, but yeah. Definitely didn't see that on a Syndicate video because Syndicate is allegedly a sexual deviant.
Well, considering we're Ubisoft shills, it's quite, on brand with the Eagles Call.
Oh, bruh. Speaking of the Eagles Call, even though we're literally on the Eagles Call, we are thinking, and there has been requests of us to start a Discord. Is that right, Jack?
Yeah.
So,
there has been.
Our original plan was to kind of build it up over gaming season. So hype for games, new games coming out could be chatted about in this supposed Discord. What are your thoughts on it right now?
It's something I really want to do, but I want to do it because what's good is we were saying about doing this like a while ago, like months ago. But now you're streaming, I'm going to be back streaming soon, and there's already like lads who show up to those and like we'll just chat about anything. And that's good because we don't want to just make another like AC server. So that'll be sick. And I reckon I might like get some channels made today just so it's like ready.
Right, yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Because we will do it at some point. It's just a matter of when.
Absolutely. I'm thinking if we were to do it like maybe October 15th, dead mid-October.
Yeah, that'd be alright.
So then we can have like build-up chats for the PS5, the Xbox Series S, all the games that are coming out. I think that'd be sick. And then we can have a Black Ops Cold War channel so that I can game with the boys.
Yeah.
Because I don't have any friends in real life.
That's just the life of a gamer.
Exactly.
And an IC YouTuber.
That's the thing.
So.
Like, that's the thing. I am fully just one of the few friends I have that still actually play games. As in, like,
same.
that I knew from when I was a kid, so.
Yeah.
It's just because Assassin's Creed's so good, I had to keep up with all the news.
I sacrificed many friendships for Assassin's Creed, and I don't regret it.
Oh, you're going to sacrifice another one on Saturday.
Oh, who said we were over friends and not just business associates?
Ooh.
That was really. I don't.
That hits hard,
shit,
man.
I fucking
I'm gonna
hate.
cry
No.
now. I'm gonna cry now.
No, I feel like crying even saying that. No,
thank you, man.
Despite all the shit talk, we do fucking love this. And the other day was so tense. Sunday when you put out that poll whether your team.
Oh yeah, that was mad.
You won by like
0.6%. It was 0.4%. With like 120 something votes.
And what was scary is it's all your best mates saying which of you they prefer, and it's like
I didn't even I genuinely didn't even think of it that way, but I guess that kind of is how it be.
Yeah, it was banter though still.
Yeah, I'm so ready. I'm in training right now, so we're gonna get this done.
I don't need any more training.
PlayStation 5 event wise, I think for us, that's most of what we were hyped for. They announced Final Fantasy, whatever number it is.
16.
Fucking bro, just fucking stop making so many games.
They're supposed to be good, I think.
I know, but I feel like I need to catch up, and I'm not catching up on 16 games. You know?
Yeah, I guess that's like how it feels to be a new Assassin's Creed fan.
Oh yeah, but no one makes the effort to catch up. So.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed is an RPG now. Yeah. Oh, I need to stop being fucking mad about Assassin's Creed. It's been years. Come on.
It has been. It's been 3 years now. And then there was Demon Souls, which looks cool for Dark Souls fans, but like it's just not really my cup of tea. And I think that's the same for you, right?
Yeah, it's not. I don't think either of us think it'll be bad. It's just not like.
Yeah, it's just Well, not my cup of coffee, to be more precise, because tea is for the weak. Tea's trash.
Yeah, it is a bit. I'll agree with you. But
trash and overrated.
Overrated. Fucking okay.
Yeah. Oh, has the main man Walshie cut out?
Hello.
There we go. I can hear you.
Oh fuck! Wait, what were we talking about?
Demon Souls.
Oh fuck! Right. Demon Souls. Yeah, it's. Oh fuck! You're gonna have to. Can you edit around this?
Have you gone off on one?
Nah, Okay. Right.
You're right.
Yeah. Fuck. No, I just have one of those fucking gamer moments where it's like, whoa. Okay. Demon Souls.
One of those gamer moments where it's like, whoa.
yeah, fucking right. Demon Souls. This better not be in the fucking Demon Souls. It can be if you like.
Yeah, Demon Souls.
Demon Souls.
Really, my type of thing.
It's like Final Fantasy though. It's the same thing, where it's just not my.
Yeah, do you think it'll be good though? For sure. Same with Final Fantasy. I'm sure it's going to be great. I think.
Yeah.
Surprisingly enough, maybe Harry Potter was. I'll preface it with this. What was your most hyped thing from this event? What was the thing coming out of here? You were like, "Oh, I'm so excited for this."
Harry Potter, Hogwarts Legacy.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That's fair enough.
It's always going to be the Harry Potter RPG, though, isn't it? Because of how long it's been
makes sense. Makes sense. I think for me, just to be different, even though that probably is the same for me, because I adore Harry Potter. I read the books for the first time when I was I read all the books when I was 5 years old. Before I even went to school and started reading, I read all the books. Those were how I learned how to read. Those were basically how I learned the English language. Bro, holy shit, I'm so excited. Anyway, but I think other than that, my most hyped thing here is that PS Plus Game Pass thing on the first month, because as well as that,
that's perfect.
Holy shit! It also has Resident Evil 7, which is probably my favorite horror game of all time, and I've not even played it. I've only seen it.
I like Resi 4 a lot.
Resi 4 is good. Resi 2, the original Resi 2 is good.
I've not played.
And then
I bought the remaster, but I've never played it.
Remaster's terrible. Don't play the remaster.
I thought it was really good.
Am I thinking of a different one?
The Resident Evil 2 remake from last year.
No, I swear they did a remaster of it, and they had like Comic Sans replaced. Am I thinking of a different game then?
That's Silent Hill. I'm
thinking
the
of
one you mean.
Silent Hill 2, yeah.
And my god.
That's what I'm thinking of. My bad. Yeah, Resident Evil 2 remaster I think was really good. No, Silent Hill remaster. Fucking
yeah,
they
that
replaced,
was terrible.
Like the text on one of the billboards with like fucking Comic Sans.
It's literally the opening of the fucking remaster as well.
Yeah,
it's like
that was horrific. When was that? Like 2017, 2018?
Something like that, because it's on PlayStation now, and Silent Hill 2 is one of those like childhood games for me. So I went into it like, fuck yeah, and yeah,
it's a disaster.
Yeah, but that's just fucking comical. That's kind of epic.
It is. Very epic. Epic gaming. And then, after the PS5 event, we had another event. What is this week, man? What is gaming season? It's the best time to be alive.
It's that time of the season, mate. It's
the most wonderful time of the year.
So
we got Cyberpunk Nightcity Wire Episode 3 featuring not Chloe Bennett. Holly Bennett.
Yeah.
The crackhead. She is off her nutter, and I fucking love it. It's my second favorite part of these events, apart from all the gameplay and news we get.
Yeah, just her trying to look sober and keep it together.
Yeah, I swear she is just hammered.
Yeah, it's just a long work week, you know.
Yeah. But nah, what do you take away the most from this event?
Oh, I didn't watch it.
Oh.
I didn't get around to it. This happened at the first night when I went on the Conversations thing.
Right, yeah.
I watched 2. 2 was fucking sick.
Right, okay.
I love Cyberpunk.
I think 2 was the best one so far.
Yeah, what was 3? Because I forgot to watch it.
It's literally, it was a short one. It was only like 20 minutes long. Basically, they showed off the world. And they showed off a shit ton of the world.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, this world is fucking sick. You know how we've always had complaints of certain games being miles wide but inches deep?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the opposite of that. It looks like the densest world of all time.
Yeah.
It's so gorgeous. So gorgeous. There's random fish flying about in the sky and dumb shit like that. No, it was basically a show off of the world, and it looked fantastic. But the thing I mostly took away from it was the gangs that they showed. They showed off all the gangs in Night City, and after like
in 2.
No. So Corpo in that is the basis you can build your character on. The gangs are who control the districts of the city. Right?
Oh, sick.
And they got to like they did like 3. I was like, okay, so there's like 3 of them, and then they did another one,
Saints Row,
and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. It was ridiculous, right?
Shit.
And they all look fantastic. You know how in so many games there will be gangs or factions, and they'll be really cookie cutter, like they won't have any personality. It's obvious that they're just there for the sake of being there.
Yeah,
they have like
San Andreas.
Sure.
No, as much as I love San Andreas.
Well, yeah, but it's
best GTA game.
I guess, yeah. But anyway, so these gangs look absolutely ridiculous. They look so full of life.
Mm.
So there's ones that are like fucking hillbilly, like redneck white supremacist type thing, and they live in the desert area. There's ones who have basically they've done so much surgery to themselves that they're mostly cyborg.
That's fucking cool.
Their whole thing is like they push themselves to the edge of what humans can be.
I bet that's like the geezer from that. You know that trailer with where he's doing like the deal where he's giving the chip to that bloke and he's got like the full arm, and that woman shoots him. I bet that's them.
Yeah, there's one that I think it owns like they own like the I guess Chinatown version of like district of the city, and it just looks like a triad. But it looks like it's executed perfectly. Like the trailer shows an old woman who I think would be like a high up leader. It just looks
oh my god,
very inspired from real life, and it just looks fucking gorgeous. There's the animals, which are just nutty, like roided up fucking meth heads that just go around like they'll turn on you in an instant if you look at them the wrong way. And there's like but I think there's 9 total in such a small city, in such a small world, like, you know, relative to a lot of worlds. It's not going to be a tiny world or anything, but the districts are going to be like so varied and so dense with content, so dense with like enemies and or allies, whatever it may be. It's insane. They didn't show like all too much, but what they did show looks fantastic. I'd recommend giving it a watch just to like,
I will after this,
because it's only 22 minutes long. And some of it's fucking a PC. They did this thing where they're building a PC case, and it's like a contest to win a shitty PC case. Oh, and they showed the system requirements, which were kind of insane. I know you don't play on PC, but like the system requirements are really low. It looks like this game's going to be really well optimized, as well as just being a very good game. All right, we're back after absolutely zero technical difficulties. Nothing just happened there.
Yeah, as it never does.
No, nothing ever goes wrong on this podcast. This is the most professional podcast next door.
Of course. So, speaking of other gaming news, literally, like a few minutes before we started this podcast, Xbox bought Bethesda.
Yeah, that is mental. Do you wanna explain this if you have the details up to people who might not have realized? I don't know how they wouldn't have, but still.
Yeah, because it'll be out tomorrow. But for $7.5 billion, Xbox have bought. They've bought Bethesda, Obsidian, and obviously like all like the teams under them, like Arcane, Machine Games, ZeniMax, Bethesda Game Studios, id Software, Tango Gameworks, Alpha Dog Games, and Roundhouse Studios.
Yeah, so plenty of gamers.
Which is fucking huge.
Yeah, that is
like,
mental.
It means they have exclusive rights, doesn't it?
That's a massive move. Yeah, so initially I was confused because they were talking about partnership, but it was just that they fully bought them out. So that means that they now have exclusive rights to Fallout, Dishonored, Elder Scrolls, Doom, yeah.
It's mad.
That new what's it called? Starlight or something. That new IP.
Oh yeah.
They're working on. Yeah, it's a fucking mental move. Like that is one of the that is the biggest move they've made potentially since they released the Xbox One.
Yeah.
Like that's a shock, and I mean, it's the perfect move. They've needed exclusives for years, and now they have. I mean, I think say Elder Scrolls 6 was exclusive. That is the biggest exclusive on Earth. Like that's the equivalent to having something like Call of Duty as an exclusive, or fucking that would be like having The Witcher 3 as an exclusive. It's
the biggest RPG series ever.
Yeah, it's insane.
I'm really happy for Xbox though, because they've had like everything down besides the most important thing, the games.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm not a big Bethesda guy, but I know a lot of people are. So to have that, and if they're proper like focusing on getting good games, if like Fable's good, they could pull this back.
Hopefully, because I know in Todd Howard's statement he said that Xbox and Bethesda had been on the same track for years now. I think he meant that in a positive way,
downhill.
but I read it as just both of them are failing. Hopefully, this could be a kind of boost for both companies. Maybe Bethesda will get back on track and start making some decent games again, and Xbox might actually pump out some exclusives. But it also has potential to flop, in my opinion. Like, if the Elder Scrolls 6 is still running on that 22-year-old engine,
I bet it will
which
be.
It for sure will be, because it's been in development for years already. Does it drop next year or 2022?
Elder Scrolls 6?
Yeah.
I don't think it has a date.
I swear it does. Elder...
Oh, I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Wasn't it announced at Was it a PlayStation 4 event?
It was announced last year at Microsoft event, I think.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense if they were planning this for years.
Well, yeah, I mean, they have... Bethesda and Microsoft have worked together before in certain ways. So Starfield's coming out this year. And it doesn't... Yeah, they've not announced a release year for Elder Scrolls 6. But I'd imagine it'll be... I mean, I'm not sure, actually.
Next, 2 years?
Ideally before 2022, considering they've already announced it,
Wait, people are saying 2024? No way.
No, I think that's too far. They wouldn't have announced it. They would have announced it now.
Yeah.
But it could just keep getting delayed. But no, this is a massive move from Xbox. Probably the best move they've made, other than making their console $250. And I think this could push certain people, because now they have 2 out of 3 of the biggest RPG developers on Earth. So people who are massive RPG fans, it's like, how do you turn down the console that has Obsidian and Bethesda?
Yeah.
Like, it's a strange one. If I was Xbox, I'd just be looking to buy CD Projekt Red, and then you own an entire genre. So...
Yeah, that is mad, because PlayStation don't really... I can't think of any... Horizon is fucking huge. And God of War's not... Which I wouldn't count God of War as an RPG.
Yeah.
But, I think Xbox pretty much have that, genre down now.
Yeah, for the most part, so... And along with that, they also have Fable. Didn't even think of that. So.
I hope that's good.
Yeah, so if RPGs do truly become the future of gaming, which I'm still trying to prevent that from happening. Not. But
gonna have to intervene.
Yeah, this might be a real good move. Yeah, that is insane. Like, imagine if fucking Skyrim was Xbox exclusive. Imagine how much money they would have made.
Yeah.
Like, if Elder Scrolls...
I'm happy for them.
Yes, yeah, I am kind of too. Because if Elder Scrolls 6 has the same impact as Skyrim, I mean...
Yeah.
It'd at least balance out the generation. In my opinion.
A few weeks ago, I thought Xbox... This might be their, last stand, their last console gen.
It's been flipping so much. The news we've been getting has made my opinions flip so much on it.
Yeah, I think they'll do fair. They'll at least do okay at worst, because they've got the best console for average consumers, the cheapest one. They have fucking Bethesda
and the
now.
best specs as well. So
yeah, and obviously there's brand loyalty to Xbox as well.
Yeah,
that hasn't fully dissipated.
Plenty of that. There is still Halo hype despite the reveal. People will still just buy Halo because it's Halo. So I think Xbox, they just didn't fuck it up completely. I think they were starting at a very low point. I think everything they've announced, the release of the Xbox Series S and Series X have been beautifully executed. And I think if they were starting on level playing field with PlayStation, then probably wouldn't be ahead actually, but still, they'd be still on level playing field, because they are still behind. They still have some ground to make up. It'll be really interesting to see, because I did go from PS5 has it in the bag to the Xbox Series S is £250. They're gonna make hella sales on that. And then after that PS5 event, I was like, it's over again. But now it's balancing out. It's an interesting one.
Yeah, it's nice to see, because I've always been on like team. As much as I love the PS4 and their exclusives, I love 6. I was scared Xbox would just fucking die this gen, but
yeah,
you know, if they fully clutch exclusives, they'll never beat PlayStation in terms of exclusives this gen. But if they just get a bit more going on with their exclusives,
yeah,
I think they might come out of this gen not doing too bad.
Yeah, they're staying alive at least, and also this means that they don't have to wait, like, because obviously they don't have many exclusives coming out on release. So it means they'll at least have some in the next couple of years. I don't know if Starfield, what the fuck is that called? Starfield? I keep forgetting. I don't know if that'll be exclusive to Xbox, because it's it's been in the works for ages. I don't know if that would be an exclusive immediately. But at least they won't have to, wait 5 years for. I mean, they've got Fable, but you know what I mean. For new IPs,
yeah,
they've just brought in a bunch of already successful IPs, and it could backfire.
Yeah. Speaking of successful games, GTA 5 is 7 years old.
Oh, that was good. I thought you were going to start talking about Assassin's Creed. I was worried.
Oh no! We'll do that in a bit.
Yeah, GTA 5.
This has been a nice AC-free podcast.
Yeah, it's been very freeing. GTA 5, 7 years old. That's mental to think. Did you?
Yeah, it happens every year. Though.
Did you have it on release? Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Or like a few weeks after.
Yeah. On Xbox 360. The OG.
Yeah.
The true OG.
I played it at my mate's house for like the week or two where I didn't have it.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is fucking insane.
Yeah.
And it was... I still have a lot of love for GTA 5. Like a fuck ton of love for the game.
I think people take it for granted. I don't think it's underrated.
Just like Ubisoft.
Fucking, I hate that phrase now. But I do think people generally take it for granted. Because... It has flaws, but it is a great game, and its world is fantastic. People complain that the world doesn't have too much content, but like the atmosphere of the world, especially for 2013, is on a whole nother level. Yeah, I just think it is still a great game. But
yeah, I agree.
I think GTA Online and this. I guess there's kind of a stigma around it a little bit, and it has soured the game in my mind a little bit. Because
I fell out of love with it.
Because I feel like I don't when I think GTA 5, I don't think of that original base game anymore. I just think GTA Online. You know?
Yeah. That's the sad thing. Is I was on Rockstar Social Club the other day, looking up like how much time I've put into it as a whole. And I think we discussed this in one of the earlier podcasts.
Yeah.
But I had like crossing the time on Xbox One, 360, and a little bit on PS4. I have 73 days on GTA Online.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and I basically stopped playing in 2017 because like
73 days.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Just in the online.
That is mental.
And that's over the course of like 4 years. But like the thing is, GTA Online, to me, stopped being a GTA experience because it's all like GTA 5 as a whole. I don't think is the best GTA experience now,
right? Because
the online, you basically like, you're not much of like they had a new heist which was cool, but you're a business owner. You're like a military force.
Yeah,
you're not just a robber anymore. And the fucking game was the same. Like. The main campaign always pissed me off a bit because you're always doing like robberies for the FIB and shit.
Oh yeah.
And like there's the Polito heist, which is a fucking cool heist. It sours that, knowing that's basically a setup.
Yeah,
for a further heist to steal some fucking chemical.
That's one of the better ones.
And that's dumb as well.
I hate the chemical heist. That's my least favorite.
Yeah, it's shit. But the thing is, what they do is they like do a bunch of setup for the Polito heist. They rob like this fucking military convoy.
Yeah.
I think they like scope it out. They shoot the alarm in plain fucking daylight in front of the cameras, and they do all this shit. to get money to buy a tandem rotor chopper.
Oh,
but the thing is, in the fucking docks heist, you rob a cargo bomb. So what the what? Why can't we just rob that?
Yeah, it's a bit fucking AIDS.
But yeah, GTA 5.
It
doesn't feel like cops and robbers anymore, or like gangs and shit.
It for sure has its flaws. I think the early stages of it are probably its best, but for sure has its flaws. I still think it's a very solid experience though.
Yeah, I do as well. Like the shit with Franklin's my favourite shit because it's like a fully.
Yeah, me too. I kind of wish he wasn't pushed so far. I feel like he's kind of pushed to the back for a while.
Yeah, but missions like that and Hood Safari when Trevor comes in and there's like a key in the coke, and you're like shooting through Grove Street.
Oh yeah.
That one's sick. But yeah, the whole game with GTA 5 having like rocket bikes and like being fucking Saints Row now.
Yeah, just lost
and
a lot.
You can like orbital strikes. It's
just went a bit too far.
Yeah, and I'm worried GTA 6 isn't going to be a GTA game.
Maybe. I mean, I think that possibility is there. Part of me
feels... The story will be.
Part of me feels Rockstar will always stick to their roots. Just purely based off how good Red Dead 2 was, it's clear that they have a lot of love for their past.
Yeah. I know they won't fuck up the story, but the online's what I worry about.
I think that online is going to be prevalent. It's going to be persistent throughout the years, and it's just going to keep getting more ridiculous and
yeah, I really don't like that.
But I mean,
GTA...
it's the reason it's the highest selling game of all time outside of no, sorry, the highest selling entertainment product of all time.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I've been getting into? Or like I've been watching it for the last like year. There's this YouTuber called Dark Viper AU, and he's like a GTA speedrunner. And what he does is he does all this content on GTA, like best speedruns and shit. Like he finished the game in less than 6 hours.
Fucking hell.
He got like, yeah, he got 100%, like all the strangers and freaks, all the like scrap letters, all like the nuclear shit in like 10 hours once. Okay. Then he was the world record holder for this thing called Trevor Percent, which is where you complete the game like up to the dual heist where you switch to Trevor in like less than an hour.
Oh, gee.
But he has this video, this series, which is nothing like what I would ever do, and it's called Pacifist Percent, where what he does is
I see where we're going here.
No, these challenges have been a thing.
Yeah, they've been a thing
for like
ages.
2 years. I'm copying a series of Nintendo YouTubers and not just one, so it's okay. But I sound like fucking scum. But basically, what it is he'll go through GTA without killing anyone, and it's mental. Like how far he goes. Like he was doing, Blitz play.
Yeah.
He was doing that, and he did it for 32 hours without killing anyone. He didn't even melee anyone.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's mad. Like, I recommend watching his. And then he also has one where he has to like get through the game without being hit at all.
That feels like it would be impossible.
Well, it sort of is, but every time he's hit, he gets taken back to the last checkpoint.
Oh, okay.
So it stitches together a bunch of like perfect plays. But it's mad seeing the game like push to its limits. It's a really cool channel. It's mad like speedrunning's a thing for every game, because I wouldn't think it'd be a thing for like GTA 5.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I can see it for GTA 5 just because it has such a big community, but it's cool to see bigger games get speed ran, because there's so much untapped potential with a lot of games that and there was a lot of it with like Skyrim as well, where people would just do the most creative, like there's a lot of creative shit and different runs of a game, different speeds of a game. Like literally 1 week ago, someone called Mitten Squad said, "Can you beat Skyrim by only using scrolls?" It's like, there's a lot of untapped potential.
Yeah.
I know there's an Assassin's Creed speedrun community.
Mate, the AC2 speedrun is like 6 hours, and
I reckon I could better that.
Yeah, so do I. But in my pacifist thing where like I was fucking about.
Yeah.
And like it's obviously a longer playthrough. I think that was like 10 hours total. I think, right?
Yeah.
This could be a thing I could do just in like off days. AC2 speedruns.
That'd
I
be
reckon
pretty sick.
I could get an AC2 speedrun.
Yeah, and
I think I could do it.
you do different runs as well. Like, I have no idea what you could do, but I mean, I had the idea the other day of a floor is lava challenge type beat, where you've got to try and stay on rooftops for as long as possible.
Oh, the number one. There's only 4 people who have submitted. The fourth player, literally the guy who's got 3rd place, is 8 hours and 6 minutes. I could beat that easy.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And then the number one is held by Ector Tuto, and it's 6 hours 6 minutes. I could beat that.
There's one on.
I'm gonna beat that. I'm pledging to fucking.
There's one on YouTube that's 5:54:49.
That's the one I thought I saw, but I guess he didn't submit it.
Oh, what does IGT mean? In-game time.
IGT.
RTA. What? I think it's 6:50 total.
Oh, yeah, 5:54 is the amount of time that's not like cutscenes.
Okay, I feel you. Okay.
Okay, yeah, 6 hours. I could, mate. I'm gonna get a fucking Assassin's Creed 2 speedrun.
Let's do it. Easy.
I'm gonna do it.
That was a year ago, so
Mate,
no one's done it since then.
Wait, well, how do I submit a run?
You can just do it on the website. You need to sign up, log in, all that shit. I'd imagine you should probably stream it, so you have video evidence.
Yeah. That's what I'd do.
But nah, that would be very sick. As long as you just don't get bogged down with like. The only thing is, could you do it without getting the robes of Altair?
Oh, I have to do that with the fucking. Yeah, that's sad because I'd have to avoid that.
Yeah.
But like, I reckon I'd get better at parkour, and then I'd have a go.
Yeah.
Mate, I could do this.
Oh, fully, absolutely.
AC1's probably a better one
to
have a go at purely because it's shorter.
I think AC1's very like repetitive as well. It's kind of a game more built for speedruns. But I was gonna say was, I think what you need to do is try and figure out how to get through the Carnival sequence without, because the capture the flag game.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about you, but I can never get through that first try.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's odd.
Maybe I'm just shit at parkour.
Maybe you're just shit.
Yeah, but I don't know how to get down off the roof.
Oh no!
Because
you can just drop down to that little. You can jump down and take like all the.
No,
damage.
yeah, I know. I usually do that, but then by the 3rd round, I don't
do.
have enough health or medicine to get me back.
That's why you gotta save medicine.
I guess that's what it is. I just need to get pouches earlier.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, Assassin's Creed. Oh, Ector Tutu, the guy who got the AC2 one, beat AC1 in 3 hours 50 minutes. I don't think I could do that.
I could give that a try. That's impressive though.
I could stretch that to like 5.5 hours, but there's no way I could. What's Brotherhood's got to be like 4? Oh my god, this same guy did Brotherhood in 3 hours 10 minutes.
Nah, that makes sense. I can see that. That's swift. Brotherhood's story's tiny.
Oh my god, he did Revelations in 3 hours 24. Right.
3 would take a while.
AC4 in just less than 6.
I feel like 3 would take a long time.
Origins would be. Oh, he had to go at Origins and did it in. Oh, I guess that's New Game Plus, right?
Probably.
Yeah, he did that in less than 5 hours. Odyssey. Oh my god, imagine speedrunning Odyssey.
Someone did Unity in 2 hours 55 minutes. Yo, this Ector Tutu guy has all the records. I'm gonna have to beat them all.
No, what if we dethrone him? I'll do AC2, and then do you want to do... AC1 seems hard.
And I'll do AC1 and AC Unity.
That could be a chill stream you could do. AC1
I don't know if I could do Unity. I'd need to buy microtransactions, I think, to like level up quickly.
Do you reckon?
To get decent gear. Because I can't faff around
if
doing side missions.
If you just played it smart though.
I could try.
Like, have you seen Leo K roll do whole missions without killing anyone.
Yeah, I know, but if I'm trying to do it fast, usually the easiest tactic will just be to run in, smoke bomb, and take everyone out.
Unity I'd need to know better, because the Desmond games I know, like, back me out.
Yeah, that's true. That's like me with AC1. I know where all the investigations are. I don't need to
Oh my god, I really want to do this now. Assassin's Creed 2 speedrun.
To stream next Monday. Don't stream on Sunday, because I'll be streaming Origins.
Oh, mate, once you've done Origins, because you need some AC streams, AC1 speedrun.
I'll do it. I will beat it.
Yeah, let's pledge. Me and you both. That's what we'll do. We'll just... Every other game will get a speedrun record. You do AC1, then do Brotherhood, then 3, and then I'll go up to Revelations 4.
3, fuck.
No, but we'll keep going like that, but then you get to do Unity, and I'll do fucking Syndicate.
Fair enough. And then you do Origins and Odyssey.
Yeah, both of them.
You know that I'm not. Speaking of Assassin's Creed, though, I think we need to have a real discussion about Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I think it's time.
Again.
This game has 3 gameplay features. There's nothing else in it. Can you convince me otherwise?
All I see Valhalla knows is pet cat, do assault, and flight.
They've shown fucking nothing. This is getting ridiculous now, you know?
And it's all East Anglia as well.
Yeah, they've not shown any other sections of the map. I'm like, everything in that leaked gameplay that I for some reason got copyright striked for, even though half the other people didn't. Anyway, everything in that leaked gameplay was in the everything there is everything we've seen. We've not seen anything more than that, as far as I'm aware. And it's getting kind of ridiculous.
Very little.
It's at the point where I'm unsure if I'm going to buy it, like, unironically. Because it doesn't.
I know I will.
It doesn't look like there's.
Oh, because I've already got it twice.
Like, they need to show more, man. Like, at least a bit more. It's what, two months to release.
Less than that. It's like 6 weeks.
And they showed nothing Ubisoft forward. Like.
No, I guess they'll do another one closer to release.
Yeah, maybe it'll have one centered fully around it. But right now I'm very skeptical of what this game is, you know?
Yeah, and that demo was crushing. And it was like, oh, come on, guys, we need to wait to see more. We haven't seen more.
They showed 2 minutes of social stealth, 2 seconds of social stealth, sorry. And we were like, oh,
they keep showing the same bits.
They keep showing the same exact clips. And we were like, oh, yeah, we'll see more of that in the next gameplay demo. And there hasn't been another gameplay demo. It's strange. Do you have any you have any thoughts on this? I think I just need to get that out, because it's a bit fucking shit, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is. And that demo, do you remember that demo, the night it came out? We're on Discord and we were saying how shit it looks.
Yes. Yes, I do.
It's not really. That was the moment that, I think Valhalla's going to be okay. Like, I know story will be. It's always the same thing. Story and soundtrack will be good. World looks good. Not good for Assassin's Creed, but like nice.
Yeah.
But that night crushed me, because doing all the speculation about Ragnarok and, like, you know, this game that I knew still would be running on the same version of the engine as Origins and Odyssey, of like the Anvil Next 2.0.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, this is
not what you expect.
Valhalla. I was like, okay, epic Viking combat.
You've got the whole team.
They're going to bring back AC features. And
like,
oh,
you've got the team of all the people
really.
that supposedly know the series. And it's
that.
I mean, that was my reaction. It was just surprise, because not what I expected. It feels like we're both just holding out for the next game, right?
Yeah, like, ever since that first podcast we did, because I think the first one we did was because of that demo. We were like, oh, a next gen game could be good though, and that's just sort of it, because Valhalla's just going to be a bit of a nothing game, and it's going to sit it'll sit above Origins but below Unity, I think.
Yeah, it's like it feels very much like a nothing game. I think you summed that up there. Part of me feels like it almost feels like Rogue or like a side game, you know?
Yeah,
this doesn't feel
when it shouldn't.
This doesn't feel like the annual AAA release of an Assassin's Creed game. Like, not just the fact that obviously we've not seen much and what we have seen isn't very good, but also the fact that they've just not marketed it since that first. Like, the cinematic trailer got more views than any Odyssey trailer. But they've just not marketed this game at all. And maybe it's partially due to COVID. Maybe it's partially due to the absolute disaster that Ubisoft has been the last few months. But you'd think they would have marketed it at least a little bit more. I mean, I'd imagine someone has the game and someone can, play some more gameplay in somewhere other than East Anglia. So.
Yeah, that's all I wanted from Valhalla. I just want to see fucking Norwich in the 9th century. Nice one, Ubisoft. Old cats again. Cool. Ubisoft. Nice one, guy. I don't care about Derby or Jesper. Yeah, this is a Ubisoft. No, why? It is one of those moments.
Yeah, it's a bit strange. In some outside of gaming news though, in some more lifestyle stuff, a little bit. Joe Biden Despacito.
Oh my
God. That's what is written on the list. Joe Biden Despacito.
Yeah, that
broke me.
It was.
I refuse.
It was his own.
Yeah.
It was Biden's very own. How do we have Pokemon go to the polls? That hurts to say because it makes me just fucking she's wearing like the carpet.
Yeah.
She's
I'm really confused about though. For whatever reason, Joe Biden's support in the Hispanic community is apparently pretty low, from what I've read. It's really strange considering he's so hip and down with the Spanish music.
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. This is probably a last ditch attempt to
just he looked so happy when he played it as well.
It's the way he fumbles about with his phone.
He just always looks like a confused old man because he is a confused old man.
Yeah.
Someone behind the scenes is forcing him to run.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh, don't you mean the future president of the United States, Hillary Clinton?
Ah, of course, that's what it is. It's the lizard people.
Yeah. Let's do politics again.
Yeah. No, that was in the moment that I was like, I'm not. Nope. It broke me. I'm not politics. No politics. I'm out.
Politics. I'm out. Yeah.
No politic in my game. Just epic Vikings in my game. So yeah.
Oh my God.
As well as that, James Charles is apparently a thief, which has come out in the last few days. So we were talking about this earlier. So basically, you want to explain what's happened here?
Basically, H3H3, they have a hoodie, of fucking Teddy Fresh. It looks a bit shit, to be honest, but they have this hoodie where it's block colours, pastel, and James Charles did the exact same thing, basically.
The exact.
And then that was
exact same thing. It is spot on a replica.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Yesterday, the Sidemen came out with their own design, which I don't think was an intentional reference to that. And then Keemstar announced his own hoodie, taking the piss out of the situation, while streaming Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Which is fucking amazing.
Yeah, but
yeah,
it's so strange that the Sidemen also just happened to release one. But no, it's literally they are all the same, and obviously color blocking isn't a thing that H3H3 owns, but it's mental to see that it's the exact same color scheme being used. They're the exact same. I've no doubts that James Charles fully just ripped off that hoodie, and even if he didn't know. Mans just refuses to apologize because these fucking influencers, they don't know what being wrong means.
Yeah, especially like the beauty community as well.
Yes, it's just also toxic. But also, Ethan Klein is a child. Yeah, I don't fuck with Acer anymore. He just
neither do I.
He just acts like some fucking petty teenage like drama kid. It pisses me off sometimes.
Yeah. Speaking of YouTube drama,
hold up.
YouTube
I thought we were gonna announce the Eagles Call color block hoodie.
Oh yeah, guys,
Yeah, it's gonna be
check it
pink,
out.
blue, and yellow. Also,
yeah, it's on our Teespring.
Why is this? It's sold out on the Sidemen website. The people like. I think color block looks like absolute dog shit personally.
It's just because it's Sidemen, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, but like it's one of few things on the Sidemen website that sold. Actually, no, that's not true. There's quite a bit, but still, like, it's just ugly, man. Like what?
Yeah, I know.
The Sidemen. Why?
Yeah, it looks fucking. I don't know. Not best.
Looks like you'd get raped in that hoodie. Like,
yeah,
if you were walking down the street and there was a gang of promiscuous gangsters, like if you're wearing like a big leather jacket or a black hoodie, they might like sneak away. But then you see that and you're like, oh, this person will be easy to have forceful sex. Have forceful gang sex.
Have you been reading the Ubisoft handbook?
But Eve, Ashraf, and Surge walk into a bar with plenty of spikes in hand.
Oh my fucking god. Yeah, just a bunch of A's.
To be clear, I'm making fun of Ubisoft. I'm not making fun of rape. Rape is a horrible thing. Please do not cancel me in 10 years. Thank you very much.
Yeah, speaking of YouTube drama, YouTubers Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather are having a fucking fight.
No, are they? Do you know if it's been confirmed yet? Here's the thing.
Keemstar said it was happening, but I don't know if that's exactly fucking gospel.
I mean, to be fair, Floyd fought fucking Conor McGregor. And we all know that Conor McGregor was never going to beat Floyd Mayweather in a boxing match. That was for money.
Right.
But at least there was some kind of like, oh, maybe he'll pull it out. Logan Paul...
Well, yes, two of the best in the world.
Well, yeah, but Conor McGregor's a UFC fighter. He's not a boxer, you know? He
Right.
has boxed in the past, but he's not quite... Like, Floyd Mayweather can be argued as the best boxer of all time. And it was always clear that Conor McGregor was fighting for the money, Floyd Mayweather was fighting for the money. I don't think too many people
Yeah, 'cause it's a fuck ton of money, that was.
Yeah, I think it was...
How much was it?
10 mil each.
Fucking that's less than Ninja's fucking
no, but that was
Facebook gaming
for
deal.
1 year. But yeah, no, that was for one fight. Sorry. Maybe it was more than that though. Anyway, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but
like,
one's significantly harder than the other.
Floyd's not even being subtle about this now. If he fights Logan Paul, like no, there's no chance of Logan Paul beating the best boxer of all time. He's 50. He's 50-0. And this random...
He's never lost.
He's never lost, never drawn. And this random fucking blonde YouTuber who boxed KSI twice and lost is going to beat Floyd Mayweather.
I saw some TikTok fucking things about that, and there were people unironically saying, I bet KSI could beat him.
Floyd?
Yeah.
Bro, KSI was trained partially by Floyd Mayweather Sr.
Oh yeah, his company, I remember that. Yeah.
TMT. So hey man, it'll be funny to watch Logan Paul get, shit on.
Yeah.
I think it'd be nice to see Floyd go for a first round knockout, but Floyd's a defensive boxer, so he'll probably just sit in the corner for 13 rounds, and we'll have to watch Logan Paul be really sad and not be able to hit him. It's a bit fucking mental though. Just funny, innit?
Yeah, that's kind of an L.
Still cool to see how
already.
Still cool to see how far YouTubers have come, but it's dumb as well, and everyone's gonna laugh at him. So.
Yeah, but for the amount of money he'd get off.
Oh
that,
yeah,
like...
Logan Paul's already a laughing stock. I think he can be laughed at a bit more if he's gonna get paid 10 mil.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's a bit fucking mental.
You saw the WandaVision trailer,
Yeah,
didn't
in
you?
television news. Yeah, I did, and it looks okay.
I'm into it.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. People on Twitter mostly seemed surprised a little bit. This was exactly what I thought it would be. Pretty much. So it didn't really have much of an effect on me. I was like, okay, that's cool. It's just kind of more of what I expected and had in my head. So I don't know. It's not got me particularly hyped. I think it'll be good show, decent quality show. Probably like not very rewatchable. Probably there will be some forgettable parts. There'll probably be some really interesting parts when in reference to the multiverse. But yeah, this looks okay. What about you though? Are you more hyped than me?
Yeah, like I think so. I'm quite into it. Like, it's a cool new idea. I think, when the MCU's been like so samey for a while.
Yeah, it'll be nice.
So that's nice. I don't get what actually is this Wanda and Vision in another universe.
It seems like it's up in the air. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because there's that woman in the car who says, "Am I dead? Because you are."
There's talks of it happening in Wanda's head. There's talks of it like happening like in Vision, because Vision's the makeup of Jarvis and everyone else, and then Stone. So there's talks of like maybe it's the remains of his consciousness, or maybe it is just in a multiverse, or maybe his consciousness is in a multiverse. There's a lot of talks in the air, so it'll be interesting where they go with it for sure. And it will be nice to see a switch up. I just hope they don't introduce a generic villain halfway through the show. I really hope that doesn't happen. But yeah.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Could for sure be good. Okay, are you now going to rant about Succession for 10 minutes?
Yes, I am. The Emmys were last night. As much as I don't care about award shows, Succession swept the drama category. Jeremy Strong won Best Lead Actor. What's his name won Best Director, and Jesse Armstrong, the geezer, won Best Writer because he did the thick of it and 4 lines as well. And Joe, I'm telling you, Succession is just ahead of Ozark as the best show on TV right now. It's fucking mad.
All right,
it's watch it.
Go off, sis.
It's on HBO.
Go off, sis. Tell us all about
Joe,
it.
You fucking love it.
Tell us tell us about it.
Basically, it's this HBO show.
Okay.
With it's Brian Cox, not the fucking scientist, the Scottish one.
Okay, yeah.
Basically, he's like the owner of this media conglomerate in like New York. And basically it's his 80th birthday and he's like, right, I'm gonna, sort out me will and who's gonna own the company after me since I'm getting on a bit. And he's fucking mental, right?
Right.
And it's like, it's a massive like grab for power between his kids. And it's really like, everyone's proper snaky, and it's like there's some comedy shit in there, the cinematography, fucking beauty, the soundtrack. Oh my fucking god, they got a Pusha T remix.
Oh right.
That's why I watched it. Because no, it's not even in the fucking show because they did a remix of it last year when season 2 came out.
Right. Okay.
But the soundtrack's phenomenal. I'm telling you, the best show on TV. Right now, 1, 2, 3 movies it because HBO goes a fucking bit of money.
Definitely. I'll try and get around to it. I am still rewatching Doctor Who. And that.
Oh, where are you up to on that?
I took a break after the end of season 4, because I think season 4 doesn't transition into season 5 very well. It feels like a very dead stop. So I think if you take a break and then jump back into season 5, it's more. It feels like, oh, this is a new show. Let's do it. I'm ready now. I'm not emotionally overwhelmed. Yeah, I'll get into that, and I'll definitely check, because if it's swept the entire category, then I'd imagine it's not half bad.
Nah, I'm telling you, best show on TV right now. I haven't watched it.
I will take your word for it, because I respect your opinion and think that.
Oh, they also go to Dundee as well. So,
Why?
Countries in it. Because Brian Cox was from Dundee,
Right,
so they made
okay.
his character from Dundee.
Alright, fair enough.
And
It's like how they
it's kind of epic.
threw Daniel Craig up in Skyfall to wherever that is in Scotland.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Did we get
fucking James Bond?
I was about to say I didn't watch the trailer for no reason. I just completely forgot. It got caught up in the ways of life. How's it looking?
I'm not a big like James Bond geezer, if I'm honest. The new one looks kind of sick.
Yeah.
But like they announced Tom Hardy's going to be the next one.
Was that real?
Yeah.
Because the only place I saw it was on an unverified Twitter account with like maybe like 5K followers. I don't know. It didn't, but maybe since I first saw it. Yeah, the cinema spot. It seemed like the only ones who have said it. Oh, and Lad Bible.
Oh, big up Lad Bible. Yeah, it's happening now.
I've not really seen anywhere like official that said it. So I think he probably is, but it's like right now it's just a heavy rumor. Yeah, I think it's just reportedly. Anyway, sounds really good to me. I mean, Tom Hardy is one of the best actors alive, so happily take him as James Bond. I think he's
no Michael Antonaco.
I think he fits the Daniel Craig type of Bond very well. So it'll be nice because I'm not a big Bond person myself, but I love Daniel Craig's version of him.
Yeah, I like Timothy Dalton to be honest. To be a bit of a contrarian.
I mean, fair. I think that Timothy. Well, first of all, I think that Timothy Dalton looks like a pedophile. Just generally.
Oh, get off! He looks fucking sick.
Have you seen?
Especially in Hot Fuzz when he's got the mustache.
I know, but have you seen him these days though?
Oh, I know he's getting on. Let me look at him these. I haven't seen him since like the end of time.
Yeah,
Timothy.
He's a bit.
No, get off! He's a fucking legend. Come on.
He is a legend.
I see what you mean.
He is the
first picture that comes up.
He is a great British actor, and License to Kill is decent, but
he's got a great voice.
I have always been a bigger fan of the modern Bond films, even though they have too much Jason Bourne quick cut action. But now, yeah. So that Tom Hardy, I think fits the role well. I think I may have preferred Idris Elba. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was a shame.
Because as much as Tom Hardy's an amazing actor, of course, and he can fit any role. But I feel like Idris Elba, very much like Daniel Craig, can toe the line between like that suave, posh British man and then like the fucking badass, down to earth, more kind of guy, you know?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Whereas, maybe Tom Hardy's take on it will be completely different. I am quite excited for.
Oh, Venom 2 next year as well. Let there be carnage.
I think
that we see.
I think the finale to Daniel Craig's Bond. I really hope it's big. I really hope it's the best he's done, but we'll see. Venom 2, don't care. Still haven't seen the first one. Still refuse to see the first one.
The trailer looks sick though, where they got like the new DB5.
Hey man, I don't care.
But I hope Tom Hardy's performance as Eddie Brock is just as half-assed. Because that's like half of the enjoyment of Venom.
Yeah. Can we just not have that? Can we just not have Woody Harrelson as Carnage?
He's so old now as well. He looks so
with a really fake wig.
Oh my god, that post-credit scene was fucking parody.
Let there be carnage. Yeah, I've still not seen it. I still refuse to see it. So, Spider-Man 3 Homesick teaser trailer officially, definitely
Oh my god! Finally,
on
for the fifth time
on Movie Trailers Entertainment. What the fuck?
Wait, aren't they actually calling it Homesick?
What the fuck? Okay. Bro, imagine a verified Movie Trailers account posting a concept trailer. Dickheads. Homesick sounds... I mean, it's the best they could do, realistically. I still don't know why they did that.
Why did they go with that fucking naming?
Yeah, it's really weird. I mean, Far From Home, I still think is a terrible name. So I think like Road Trip maybe would it be better? Simpler?
Yeah, or some shit like that. I guess they wanted to like set themselves apart from like the Raimi trilogy, which is 1, 2, 3.
So now we have the Home trilogy.
They could have gone with like the Spectacular Spider-Man or something. No, even if they didn't follow the comics.
Well, I think they should have gone along with like the like subtitles. I think subtitles work, but just not every single one having the word home in it. It's just bizarre.
Yeah, that's so fucking weird.
Yeah, and then Spectacular could have worked, I think, because I mean the Amazing Spider-Man films didn't follow any comics.
Yeah. Like, imagine if every Thor film, they put fucking Asgard in the title.
Oh, that'd be beautiful, I think. Thor Asgard 2011. Thor the Dark Asgard. And then Thor
Far From Asgard.
Thor Asgard Sick. So yeah,
Thor Christopher Eccleston invades Asgard with a really shit performance.
Thor Padme Amidala travels to Asgard and has some red shit in her fucking stomach.
Thor is fucking Kat Dennings. She really not. I can't even afford that thing of her.
I don't hate her as a person, but I hate every performance she ever has given. I've never liked a performance by Kat Dennings. She's not funny.
Is it because she's a woman?
Yes.
Good, I agree. But yeah, that's been it for the Eagles Call episode 10, guys.
Beautiful.
Hope you enjoyed.
Beautiful. Episode 10, we made it. We made it.
I've noticed there's significantly less outros.
My man. Yeah, no, that's because we're getting better at doing this. It's a good thing. Trust me.
Yeah, we are, mate. As well, I fully am going to get this ACT world record.
Let's go. Let's do it. Guinness World Record.
Do you reckon you can do the...
I can try one. I reckon I could do Brotherhood with some... Like, for sure, I reckon.
Yeah, Brotherhood's doable.
The thing is, the only thing with one is that if I do get caught in combat, it can be tough, you know? Whereas with Brotherhood, you can get out of combat easily by just fucking everyone, so...
Yeah, and that's the thing, is like, you need to fully master the timing of, for like,
counters.
If you're going past, and AC1, it's harder in that game, you fully need to master, like, hidden blade counters.
Yeah, for sure. But nah, I'll definitely give it a try. I'll probably, if that dude has a video of his world record, I'll try and find some...
Oh, he does, I've looked it up.
I'll try and find some tips and tricks. And we'll be all set.
I'm going to be binging some Leo K.
Yeah, I'll get Leo K to just teach me how to do all the parkour as fast as possible. I'll be all set. Beautiful. But yeah, that has been the Eagles Call podcast, episode 10. Thank you all for listening. Jack, do you have any last final words you want to mention?
I don't. Oh, lads, watch out for Thursday. Joe, what's coming on Thursday?
What's... Oh, yeah. Follow me on Twitter.
You're fucking useless.
Follow me on Twitter, and I'll be posting the trailer to the all-so-hyped finale, round 3.
Yeah.
You're going to die.
I don't know what you've done for that trailer, but...
you'll see. Nah, I won't make you look shit. Don't worry, I'll make you look epic.
Okay.
Not that I could ever make you look
shit.
I could never make you look shit.
No, especially with the footage I sent you, which was super cool.
Yeah, no, it was really cool. Especially with no music. With no music behind it, it looks really cool.
Oh, and really shit audio
awkward.
quality.
It doesn't look awkward. It's all... Thanks for watching, everyone. Twitter links in the description. Like, subscribe, hit notifications.
Patreon link for Joe is also in the description.
Thank you, man. Go subscribe.
Plug that.
Go subscribe to Jack on Twitter. On YouTube, Walshie. He's gonna be making his return. Also, shout out to Patreon legend Walshie and also the other patron, Ashton, aka Laddie Daddy Da Slob on me nab.
Syrup in the car.
All set. I won't say that at the end of every podcast, but I just thought I'd mention it now. Anyway, thanks for watching. Yeah. Much love and gaming. See you later, gamers. Bye.
And we'll see you all next time. Bye.
If you did enjoy, maybe leave a like. If you didn't, maybe let me know why. Eleanor is dripping with style.
Very, very nice.
Bye.
See you next time.